Can hydrogen power an engine? In a fuel cell, there is no combustion, but instead diffusion of electrons from a cathode to an anode in the fuel cell. A catalyst in here splits the ions and electrons, with the ions binding to the cathode of saturated oxygen molecules, whilst electrons do work to meet protons and newly made water atoms, therefore only emitting water vapour as a byproduct. No moving parts are included, so no efficiencies are relevant. The fuel cell is also much lighter than electric batteries, which is supported by Jaguar Land Rover, who say they are too heavy. Required infrastructure in Japan, for example, would cost 0.12 trillion yen and the payback time of around 4 to 7 years. However, this could also be used to power things such as hydrogen fuel cell forklifts, residential heating services, and backup power sources.
Fuel cells are beginning a commercial expansion with having multiple applications. A majority function as independent power supplies alongside heat provision. These would include alkaline fuel cells at 50 to 70% efficiency, which are also commonly used in spacecrafts. Reducing in efficiency at 50 to 60%, molten carbonate and solid oxide fuel cells. Two other fuel cells that provide utility in vehicles and act for portable devices are the polymer electrolyte and direct methanol fuel cells. These lie at 40 to 50 and 25 to 40% efficiency, respectively. When comparing fuel cell efficiency to alternative power efficiencies, a variety of benefits and disadvantages are to account for. A typical fuel cell vehicle, FCV, remains in the 19 to 23% range. This accounts power losses within the vehicle, with a fuel cell alone at 60%. In contrast, electric vehicles lie at 75% efficiency due to superior power transmission and direct driving capability. Hydrogen lacks the necessary attributes other sources have developed over time. The overall scale production of hydrogen proves much smaller than electric in terms of vehicle fleets and distribution across fuel stations. For every hydrogen fuel facility, an additional 429 electric fuel facilities are available in the UK. More funding in research and development, as well as time for infrastructure development, is necessary to provide hydrogen power as a possible future.
This is a volatile fuel and naturally will be dangerous, however, it is a completely different strain to the type used in bombs and explosives, making it much, much safer. However, there are still accidents, such as in South Korea, poor maintenance, and then a slight spark causing a massive explosion, killing 2 people in a city. In America, there was also a factory which exploded due to carelessness and poor maintenance. This caused a shortage, and car companies had to give out courtesy cars for this period of time and recommend filling up regularly. So the system is still not perfected yet.
Company research into FCV technology is shown with Ford Motor Company's initiative. The P2000 concept in 1997, an investment into a feasibility study, showed an outcome consisting mostly of commercialization challenges. Following this, in 2005, Ford launched an FCV fleet in partnership with the US Department of Energy, once again proving, during the current situation, without disruption of technological change and alongside material shortages, no further advancement in FCV technology is in the foreseeable future. Despite this, Ford continues research in an attempt to combat global warming.